Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons podcast. I'm your host Justin. Today we're just grinding our characters here. My main team, which is Renamon, Kodamon, and Patamon. I'm trying to level up everybody's champions into level 60, because at level 60 they get their finishers, right? And I had to zoom in the camera all the way in because if I zoom out, if I zoom to halfway to try to keep the camera shot to cover up the capture the whole screen, a very noticeable scratch is on the fucking lens I never fucking noticed before. So that's why our characters look so huge. It's because we're zoomed in all the way, but at least you can see at least you can see the action, right? Oh, Renamon learned a new move, Ice Shower, so we're gonna use it right now. Oh, so I watched so one thing I watched the Digimon Ghost Game anime, episodes 1 through 2 and 2. Despite oh, I got also a awesome item in the game called Counter Crest, which you can get from Clockmon, where you can counter when you get hit. You can counter, and it's usually way more powerful than your normal attack. All right. I just gotta heal up. Fuck, I went to the wrong menu. That's because I'm looking at the fucking camera and I can barely see shit in the camera. Yeah. Also, I got Kyubimon, right? And from a DRI agent, and how you fucking get Kyubimon is so fucking one. You have to go through the Mobius Desert, which I hope you can see on the map here. You have to go through the Mobius Desert, right? And the Mobius Desert is basically, if you ever played Fire, fuck, what was that game? Fire Emblem? Not Fire Emblem. Fuck, what was that Capcom series? Shit, I can't remember. It's the one where every main character is a dude with blue hair named Ryu. Fuck, and I bought the art book for that series too. Whatever. Fuck, I had the name on the tip of the tongue. Whatever, right? There's a desert and that where you can get super lost, right? Here, you have to. I got lost for 2 hours trying to get to Mirage Tower, which you can't see Mirage Tower, unfortunately. And how you fucking get to this? First off, there's 3 DRI agents there, and in different areas inside Mobius Desert, and one of them is the Kyubimon guy, and you can find a map online to navigate the desert, right? And to find the Digimon, who is the ultimate version of Kyubimon, who's Grap Leomon, by the way, which you went from being a bear to a fucking lion. I think because this was random. I died with the submarine Digimon here, and went through an area. Went through this area that popped up, and it was part of the Ether jungle you can't get to, and that's where Grap Leomon is. But you have to go through Plug Cape, if I'm not Plug Cape. It might have been this one. One of these you have to dive into the seabed, and you don't want to go from one end to the other. There's like a middle. In the middle, there's like a path you can go up to, right? Where you float up to, and you can get to the Ether Jungle. So I think it was from here, right? But fuck, man, it was so random. Yeah. So I don't even know what I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I have a feeling I'm going to beat the game soon. Not the main story, not the whole, like, you have to get the 4 badges and become server champion. Not that. I'm going to beat the main story plot, which has to do with this hacker group called AOA, right? And the hacker Lucky Mouse. Which I'm not going to spoil the plot, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm just trying to, I know I should be focusing, leveling up my ultimates, but it's like, fuck it. Because all the champions have the really good skills, so I'm just going to level up my champions. till they get their finishers at level 60, right? I would love to just change my team and just have, the team you have at the CGI, cinematic in the beginning of the game, which is just, Kumamon, Agumon, and, Growlmon, but it would just take forever at this point. And I'm already close to, being the main story. Right. Oh, and back to Digimon Ghost Game. So yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes, and basically I couldn't find the show subbed, even though Kevin gave me a link to the first episode. I didn't use the link because he said you need an ad blocker, and I didn't have an ad blocker. And I'm so sick as looking up every week trying to find the episodes on YouTube, not Google, BitChute and Odyssey, and people spoiling reviews, people putting out reviews spoiling shit. And not that I really care about the plot in Digimon games. What I really care about is I don't want to be spoiled the Digivolutions. And that's the first thing these assholes are going to spoil is the Digivolutions. So I just said, fuck it. There's a channel on Odyssey that's putting out the raw episodes. He's like a Japanese channel. So I'm just saying fuck it. I'm just watching the show raw, right? And then I'll just watch Kevin's reviews to find out, okay, what did I miss? Because it's not like it's super complicated to figure out what the fuck is going on in kids show, right? What the fuck is overclocked? I love how Renamon's my least favorite, but I'm she's at the highest level. I mean, she's at the highest level, highest level Digimon I have right now. It's fuck. It's the thing where she has a lot of she's basically the mage of the team, where she has all the the different elemental spells. So I kind of need her to be high level. So I kind of need her. Right. I would love to replace her because it's not because I don't even think she was in my the first team I picked. Right. Which had Kumamon in it. I can't even remember who else was on the team. It was Kumamon, Agumon probably. Probably Patamon. Because Patamon's the only healer. Yeah, Patamon's pretty much the healer, and Kodamon's the warrior kind of class. But though with training, you can pretty much shift that all around, but fuck it. Oh, here's the Cardmon. This is a level 2 Cardmon. These fuckers are tricky because they'll run away. Right? You'll be close to beating them, and they'll fucking run away. So you kind of just want to use an ultimate like a high level ultimate. But like, fuck it. I have counter, so I should be able to finish off this Cardmon quickly before it wants to run away. Hopefully, it tries to run away. And you beat these to get the cards, right? Oh, and I'm almost finished like Digimon Fusion Season 1, which apparently was like almost like fucking tanked the franchise, which is not even, I don't even think it's that bad, but it could be I just enjoy it because I'm just in a Digimon mood right now. But it's like, I don't know, I don't think it's bad. It has a lot of action, right? And it's kind of cool. The plot is basically our main characters are basically forced to fight in a war where basically the Digimon world is schismed, right? And our character Mikey and his team of fusion fighters have to go around defeating the Bagra army and collect all the like the digital crowns for the different zones so they can reunite the Digimon world and save the Digimon world from Lord Bagra's army, who's obviously going to be a fucking human, right? Because otherwise, because they say like, you know, like Digimon, normal Digimon can't travel between zones. And then there's the fact that all Lord Valgrim's like goons can fuse and shit, so it's like obviously like they have something going on. So it's like I think it's because it like you I think it's cool to have a human like, you know, bad guy in Digimon. I mean I could be wrong about Lord Bagram being like, you know, Bagra being like, you know, like a human, but it kind of, you can kind of tell by the name he's going to be a human, right? And there hasn't been like, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen season 4 and 3. I mean, since I've seen like the, you know, Digimon animes, because I don't even think I finished 4, because I think 4 might have been canceled on TV before I finished it, because it didn't even air. Because it didn't even air, like, premiered. Because all the good back in the day, all the good popular cartoons premiered on TV, like, the day before kids went back to school. And what the fuck is this? Is she already at level 60? This is Dragonwheels. Is this her finisher? It's not bad. I guess she's already 60. I don't know, I could try to go back to, Osaka City to... Oh, fuck. To try to, like, you know... So I can show off Kyubimon for you guys, but, like, it's... You know, it's already... Oh, yeah, she's already at level 60, so I should be, like, you know... I don't know what I should do next. Should I try leveling up Kyubimon, Metalgreymon, or should I try to level up Magna Angemon for Patamon? I don't know. I don't have any Megas except for like Rosemon, and that I unlocked Rosemon with Patamon, and I do not want it. I do not want Patamon to have the fucking girl forms. I don't know, because Patamon, yeah, he has like a feminine voice, but like, to me, he's supposed to be a boy. I don't know. I just, you know. That's the thing. That's one thing I don't like about I'm not gonna like about Ghost Game, because it looks like the one dude's Digimon is like is going to be like a girl. Jellymon's obviously a girl, and to me, like, it's always been common that, you know, the partner Digimon have always been the same gender as their tamer, right? Because I can't throughout the series, I can't think of another example when you had like a girl Digimon with, you know, with a, you know what I mean, right? I and like, it looks like they're breaking that, like, you know, rule, right? I don't know, who should I work on? I don't know. Should I try to get Greymon? For me to get Greymon, I have to like get like Metalgreymon to level 40, right? I don't know. This seems like the best place to grind right now. I should check the fucking thing, the guide, to see if I get anything. If I Digivolve Kukimon, Kuki, however you fucking pronounce it, to level 40. I don't think I do. Though with Metalgreymon, I'll probably get. Oh, you can barely see shit. Fuck. Put it like here so you can see. You know what's weird? Like, there's like apparently there's like a evil version of like Metalgreymon where he's like purple, and like he's on the cover of Digimon World 1, and it's kind of like, that didn't bother me, but like, I watched somebody's Let's Play of Digimon World 1, and he's like, why is there an evil version of like Metalgreymon? And I'm like, I could give a shit, but like, he kind of has a point where the evil version of like an ultimate, you know, Greymon or Agumon is Greymon. So it's like, why the fuck do we need like a purple version, right? Other than it's going to help sell, like, you know, it's going to help sell, like, you know, toys or whatever, cards. Because, like, oh, I need to get the fucking purple Greymon or purple, I should equip Greymon with, Metalgreymon with countercards. Oh, and I'm sorry that I said in my last video to get the DNA for Agumon, you need to fight War Greymon. I meant Metalgreymon, but I said War Greymon because I was also explaining how to get Gallmon's DNA, and like, the ultimate version of Growlmon, Gollymon, is War Growlmon, right? So I kind of mixed the two names, right? So sorry about that. So I know it's kind of boring to see grinding, but it's like, you know, it's like not, I can't do really much else for Let's Plays, because, you know, it's like most of the games I play is JRPGs, right? So I can't, like, there are JRPGs where, like, I can only do, like, 30-minute videos at a time, right? And there are JRPGs, right, where, like, you don't even get to fight in the first 30 minutes. So it would just be boring, right? So that's why I'm doing, like, you know, random videos where I'm just showing off, you know, this new Digimon. I'm just showing off the new different forms and shit. Which I gotta say, Kodamon is... I liked Kodamon. That's the little Kendo Digimon there. But it's like, what the fuck is with his, like, Digiline? Right? And, like, you know, like... I'll show you in the next fight, but, like, his, like, I'll show you, like, his, Oh, I should really heal. I'm, like, at half health. But, like, I'll show you his he looks so different from his, like... He looks completely different in every, like, you know, form, right? To points like it's recognizable. Which you can say the same for, like, other Digimon, but it's like you can look at, like, you know, Agumon and look at, like, you know, his different forms, and you can see the progression, right? You can't really for, like, you know, Kotemon. Like, look how completely different. First he was like a Kendo lizard Digimon. Now he's like Native American, and he's like, he has all these different swords, which I'm going to show off his, like, finisher, Lizard Dance. Look, he has like 3 different swords. He has a cool finisher. I don't know if the finishers are worth grinding these champion Digimon to level 60, but it's cool. And, like, here, I'll show you his, like, ultimate version, right? This is like his main ultimate version, by the way. And it's like a you'll see in a second. It's basically like a Scythe Fox Digimon or some shit. So he went from being like a lizard swordsman to, like, whatever the fuck this shit is. It's like so fucking lame, man. And, like, Dino Humanmon, or whatever, like, the champion version of Kodamon, at least he does look cool. But it's like, what's with the Native American, like, you know? But at least they kept with the lizard swordsman theme. They completely got rid of it in the fucking, like, ultimate form, which they brought. I haven't peeked at what he looks like in his, like, mega form, because I'll probably beat this game before, or at least beat the main story before I even get to the fucking, before these guys even get their fucking main mega forms. But it's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, and I talked to Kevin, and I am going to review, after I've finished Digimon Fusion, I'm going to watch Season 3, Series 3, which was my favorite. So I'll do, like, you know, after that I'll do maybe 4, I don't know. Or I'll go back to 1 or 2. Which, I don't know, I don't really want to see the new, the remake series, because it's just, one, there's not going to be any nostalgia for me, right? Because as bad as the fucking Saban dub is for Digimon, well, the voice actors aren't bad, it's like the dialogue, but, you know, I kind of like that shit, you know? It's nostalgic for me, so. Ugh, fuck. You know, we're just gonna keep grinding with Metalgreymon, because, like, Metalgreymon, is a cooler fucking, like a cooler form. Which I hope to Christ I do not have to, like, to get the finishers for the ultimates, I don't have to grind to like 80. Hopefully it'll be like 60. Okay, well, we'll do like Flame Lance. I still haven't figured out what elements are good against other elements. Like, Machine type is obviously weak against lightning, but but for the other fucking elements, I can't fucking tell what's weak against what. Because it seems like sometimes the fire... Because that's the problem with this game, is you have like two elements in this game that are pretty much the same, water and ice. Right? And it's like, what the fuck is weak... Though in the Digimon show, like, fire beats ice. That was an awesome episode of like, Digimon Series 2. Which, same day I watched the episode, my dad took me to the grocery store. And I was able... The grocery store had, like, a toy section. And they had, like, the Digimon... They had Digimon toys, and I bought, like, the Digimon toy of, like, fucking, X-Vmon or what... Not X-Vmon, like, the Vmon form where he's, like, a fire... Like, a fire... egg. He turns into like this fire egg kind of Digimon, if you know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of the fucking Digimon, but yeah, he turns into an egg. The toy, he's like an egg, and you open it up, and it's like the Digimon. Right? There's Clockmon, who was the villain in the first episode of Digimon Ghost Game, which... I don't know, my problem with the show is there's not a lot of action. But like, it's like they're trying to build up the horror aspect of the show. Right? Which, what a great time that it came out in like October. The show came out, what, in October? What? He doesn't even learn a new move at level 20. Well, I don't know. I guess this is it for this video, guys. Peace. I only have like